This is my desire.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely.
Hello,
here.
Everybody, and
gorgeous evening.
Match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here. That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Forlan. And that could set him on his way. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And Torres! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Messi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Neymar. He's felt that, hasn't he? No, that's been intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Maradona.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Gilberto Silva, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Messi. Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Baresi. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gilberto Silva. Costa Curta. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Speculative strike. Oh, bang on target. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Now it's Maradona, and it's Messi. That is good alertness. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Nicely aimed pass. Lobbed in behind. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Costa Curta. Mbappe. To Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Victoria have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And it's Puyol. Puyol! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Costa Curta. That looks a good ball through. Oh, super ball. Torres! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging,
With the father
but
of a boy
goalless.
in the green backpack, kindly contact
So
a
there
nearby
was the
member of
first
staff.
half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep
Number
doing what
7,
we've seen in the first half. I hope that
Coming
a
on to
cautious
replace him
aspect
is
doesn't kick in.
Number 3.
So they're heading no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Victoria come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Torres. And it's Nate. He's got a solid goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's De Bruyne. Gilberto Silva. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aimed in towards the centre. Thuram with the clearance.
The attendance for this match was
And he's picked out the run. Stood up well
70,987.
to him there. A deeply frustrating game so far, certainly in terms of the scoreline. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Victoria seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
And here's Forlan, played back. And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Maradona. He is through here. Victoria can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay.
Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Substitution in progress.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Casillas comes out and deals with it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Victoria do have options available on the bench if they want to go. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Victoria have their third corner. Decent hit! Has another goal! That's a half-decent try.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, he's found some space here. Well, that's well seen too.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away.
Substitution.
In by Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Haaland. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively
And
feel.
a quick reminder
I'm not
today,
ready to give
everybody,
up on
to
it yet.
make sure to put any litter in the bins
So all
provided.
square, we
Thank you
need
for
a
your
winner, and
cooperation.
we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Maradona. And he's in on goal! And Guti! Gorgeous from Guti! Finally! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first goal of the game.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Haaland, great defending, strong and determined. And here's Torres, and he's found a way past.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options.
He's got two! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's it for the first
And a
half
quick
of
reminder
extra
today
time.
to please take all litter bins
It
located
is
by
coming
the
down to
entrance
those
gate.
last 15
Thank you
minutes.
very
A
much for your
truly
cooperation.
attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the
Substitution on the
question,
field.
is there enough
Number
left
6,
in the collective tank of
Aracey.
either team?
Coming on the field is number 4,
already back underway.
Adams.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Maradona! And now it's a race for the ball. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Bellingham has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Now it's Torres. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been repelled. He's had it nicked away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's onside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Maradona. Look at the space here. And that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot. He's got a goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well,
That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Triol tries to clear. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Fernando Torres, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Torres. He's had it taken off him. And it's Neymar. And here's Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. Maradona. Now it's Torres. An instinctive delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Torres. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Maradona. Torres, Messi, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
Torres! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Maradona. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar, Guti, oh Guti! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Guti, Fernando Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Fernando Torres. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Maradona. And that should get the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. Had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Torres. Cafu cuts out the pass. Guti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Looks for the finish. This possibly the last play of the half. And we hit half-time. And it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break,
Please
it's
report to the
0-0.
staff room immediately.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres is offering a right smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Costa Curta.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And here's a chance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Beckenbauer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Played in. Cleared without hesitation. Costa Curta. Crossed in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll... Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Arsenal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
The attendance for this match was
Here's
61,052.
Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Stood up well to him there. That's a fabulous ball. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rolls it backwards.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Cafu played, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And it's Messi. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona. Costa Curta. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, he's onto this.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent intercept. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18, Mbappe.
So, time for changes
number 20,
on both sides, actually.
Fernando Torres. Number 10, Neymar. Number 17,
Looking for the runner.
Guti.
Oh, well played, well
number
sorted
5,
out.
Franz Beckenbauer.
That is
Number
good
19, Messi.
Oh,
Coming on the field,
defence.
number 21, Erling Haaland.
Costa
Number
Curta
99,
getting this one clear.
Diego Forlan. Number 22,
Well, it's very
Bellingham.
much looking like
Number
this might be
42,
destined for a
Musiala.
scoreless outcome.
Number 23, Gilberto
5 minutes
Silva.
remaining now.
Number 14, Perez.
Now it's Mbappe.
Substitution.
Skims one in. Traoré. Speculative strike. And the goalkeeper watches it pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cleared without hesitation.
There will be 3
Cafu.
minutes at a time.
Playing it again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe gets it away. That's it. They're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
And we come to you now with a quick request for
brief breather,
support
and
for
then
our charity
extra
fund,
time.
Chance in Football. Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Baresi. Coming on to replace him is
Stern test this
number
for the
13,
endurance, for the
the
character
defender
of the
of
players
Stone.
as we head into extra time. Goes in for the header! Carvajal gets good distance on it. And it's Perez. It's a loose ball. And again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Real Bellingham!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Valverde.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper's dealt with that. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it clear. Extra time reaches half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match
Inevitability about
broadcast
penalties
live on
here.
our club's
I
FM
think
station.
that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? And so the last chance to find a winner. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's been kicked out. Chance to finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
And
so
the
good
whistle
from him.
goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with
Hello,
a good mix
attendees.
of
This
action
is a
and plenty of
Lost
talking
Children's
points, and
announcement.
it ended with the right
With the
result,
father
in
of
my
a boy
opinion.
in the green backpack, kindly contact
Sou vaqueiro, marajoara, acho que vai me encantar. Numa cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro pro fundo no vento querer espalhar. Veneno, veneno, veneno pinga da boca daquela cobra. Eu tava me olhando, a mudinha olhei pra ela e digo: sou vaqueiro, marajoara, esses olhos de cobra sem conta do meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Numa cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro pro fundo
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. That's a corner kick. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Got a shot away! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Cafu. That's a little off target. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! Simplicity itself.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aim forwards.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cafu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Guti. Now it's Torres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. He's played him through. Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Torres. Torres! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. Harmlessly behind.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Now it's Maradona. Fernando Torres. And Torres! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Torres. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Neymar. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Ah, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fit.
Maradona! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Maradona with the short one. Mbappe getting this one clear. Gently done. And here's Maradona. Mbappe. Perez. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Mbappe. Perez. He's got a side of goal. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? Some good work on the right flank here. There will be a throw-in. Cafu does really well there, he is strong.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Big chance! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's De Bruyne. It's Maradona! Neymar, and he was quick to react. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams.
He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's right. That's another chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Perez. He's having a go! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Perez. Mbappe. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's
The
Fernando
attendance for this
Torres.
match was
That's a nicely measured
60,810.
pass.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe tries to get it clear. Oh, here's a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Substitution.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Face shapes to shoot. Got to be quick to recover this. Van der Ven gets it away. Struck first time. Oh, gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a donner the way he generated that power.
Pires. Mbappe. Pires. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. And they can counter here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fernando Torres. Pires. Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Fernando Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Should have put that one away.
Substitution
yeah,
in
he knew only
progress.
too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And here's Haaland. Musiala. It's fallen! And the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Swings him. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
To a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive
Please turn
moment.
your attention to the
Your
screen
thoughts on
for
today's game, then,
information
Jim?
provided by the
Arsenal
local
undoubtedly
police.
gave us the perfect example of how...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Torres has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite in the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
In with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Mbappe. He's having a hit! No goals as yet. Baresi cuts it out. Pires. Pires will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's De Bruyne. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Fernando Torres. Oh, good read. Cafu. And it's Guti. Mbappe. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And it's Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. He's cut it out. Guti. Half an hour played now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Neymar. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Neymar. Perez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Maradona. Maradona goes on a charge down the left.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Messi! Stood up well to him there. Maradona. Neymar. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cafu looking to run onto it. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Maradona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Neymar. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what
It's Perez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
And here's Torres. Neymar. Guti! That's a half-decent try.
Guti really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Maradona. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. Deftly away. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Done delicately. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's gone loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Beckenbauer. He'll try from distance. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Neymar.
So time for change.
Number 18,
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 17,
Costa Curta.
Guti. Number 20,
He's got full.
Fernando Torres.
Oh, and that should have been two.
Fernando Torres was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have
Coming
gone
on
in.
the field, number
It's
19,
Haaland.
Messi.
Arsenal
Number
really are
21,
showing all the
Erling
necessary
Haaland.
urgency, but it's
Number
potency they
22,
need.
Bellingham. Number 99,
Costa Curta.
Diego
really well
Forlan.
played.
Number 42, Musiala. Number 23, Gilberto Silva.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? That's just playing it safe.
Minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Shot could be on. Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the... And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. The two...